GMB in the motherfucking house.
Always, bro. Always. He is ready.
Homeboy. Oh, we live now.
Let's get it lit, baby.
We live now, cuz.
We live now, cuz. We live now, cuz.
Yeah. Yeah.
You notice anything different about me?
I quit crypto. I ain't doing crypto no more. Y'all see them prices?
I quit that shit. Hell no.
Y'all dumb. Y'all shit. I don't do that Shiba Inu no more. I don't do that Shiba. I lost too much money in Shiba.
You see that?
I like that.
This means fucking business, bro.
That's right.
When you see the glasses go down,
we ain't messing around.
We are not fucking around.
Nor should we be. Nor should we be.
Nor should we be. No, seriously, dude. These I found these in the hotel room, man. In the hotel room.
Well, if they work, you could better hold on to them shits. You got another year or two. You're gonna need them for real.
All right, man. Let's get down to business. What is up, everybody? Thank you for tuning in and welcome back to another live stream, Monday morning live stream with the Crypto Remora. My name's Wes, and that handsome fella right here is Siri Crypto. Siri, what's going on, man?
Well, I tell you, we had a little bit of stuff going on. We actually Elon and Trump reached out to us and we told them to reschedule because of our Monday show. So that's why they moved it to 5 o'clock. So I was grateful for that. So that was good. So we told him, I said, Elon, listen, you guys got to stop trying to mess around with our schedule.
Right.
You know, we do this Mondays at
Right.
12. And he said he understood. So he was cool. He was cool about it. And he moved it to 5. So it won't interfere with this stream. And I was thankful. Me and Elon go back a little bit.
Oh, y'all do?
It was good. Yeah, it was good.
Okay. I can dig it.
Now, if we could just get the prices to stop fucking dropping, we'd be all right.
Are they dropping?
58,000, bro. No, buddy. $58,000 last time I looked at the phone. We're in that range that shall not be named of 48 to 58,000. We were just at the top of it. We were at 58, 2.2 trillion. Yeah, we're at 60,000. Okay, all right. I talked shit a little early. We're back up over 60. That's not as bad as I thought.
And we just dropped.
So maybe we're holding above that range, dude. Maybe we got enough that we don't fall back down there. So that's kind of cool. Of course, we're going to look at the charts, but trading volume looks like it's picking up over 24 hours, so that's good.
Well, let's see it, man. What are you looking on CoinGecko? I want to see.
Yeah, let me pull up.
I want to see.
Pull this up here. All right, we'll pull up CoinGecko real quick, and then we'll bring up some other stuff here. Share screen. You guys bear with me for a second here. Boom.
You like those glasses, man?
Okay, there we go.
Yeah, they were kind of fly.
Yeah, GMB was saying those are kind of fly, man. You stick with them. The chicks dig glasses, man. Chicks dig glasses. I don't know what it is. They like that. Yeah. Shades, no, I was just messing around because the market's down, so I got to cheer myself up a little somehow. Let's see where. I don't know why it's not letting me click on this all of a sudden. CoinGecko don't want to let me see. Okay, there we go. All right, so let's take a look at this. This is interesting to always watch because this is every dollar coming in and out of the market. This is your total global crypto market cap chart. This is every dollar in crypto, and this is the max chart. So you could see in the maximum, if you zoom out, it's always better to zoom out. You zoom out, we're bouncing hard on this 2 trillion mark, and this is where previous resistance was. So it's not like money's exiting crypto and everyone's saying crypto, it's a scam, we're leaving. You're getting a nice bounce as support at 2 trillion, which is a beautiful thing, and you're still above it, right? You're still above 2 trillion. You're at 21, right? And look, we're going up as of the time of right now, about 10 o'clock this morning. We had a nice bounce. I mean, look at this. From you had 2.150 trillion and you're at 2.219. So you had about 50, 60, 70 billion dollars just came in the room in the last 2 hours. So somebody's buying. I mean, somebody's bringing 70 billion in the room. So we got a whale coming in, or we got institutions buying that dip. And we're having a breakout, and it looks like we're headed up to 2.25 trillion right now. We want to try to get past that. Let's look at the weekly. Nice consolidation over the week. Your high was 2.275. Again, the line to break is 2.5 trillion. Until we get above 2.5 trillion, the bull market's not back on again, in my opinion. But this is a nice consolidation downward, little flag, and starting to move up. So who knows? This could continue to go up here. Maybe we get another hit. Maybe we go sideways a little longer. It would certainly play in with the October theory I have. Excuse me. You did have a double bottom here in the 2-week chart. You had a double bottom, and then you already had the breakout from that. So in my opinion, we're slowly consolidating sideways. Slow and steady wins the race. I'd like to see us go sideways, maybe another, this is August 7th. You figure that's August 7th. This is August 11th. So figure another week of sideways action would not be a hideous thing for total global here. But again, you could see this is 2.5 trillion right up here. This is the line to break. Okay. 2.5 trillion is the line. We hit resistance here. We got it 2.6 actually, but then we came right down immediately after we hit it. Boom. You see, we came down. Then we went up here again and we tried to hit it. What did we hit? We hit 2.555, and then the market decided to roll over again. So we've hit it twice. Now we had a nice big crash. Boom. 2 bounces, double bottom at 2 trillion. We're halfway there and we're slowly going sideways. This is healthy in my opinion. I think it's a good thing. I think if we grind sideways and we earn our way up again to 2.5, I think we'll have enough strength at that point. Enough money will stay in the market instead of going back to Wall Street, because that's what we don't want. We don't want these people coming into crypto, right? And making money, and then all of a sudden Wall Street guys pull their money out and say, okay, let's go back and buy MicroStrategy stock, right? Because here's the thing. We're not competing with Wall Street yet. We're still too little for that. But how you say it? The crypto market now with GMB and Wes and Lost Donkeys and, Avalanche and Arbitrum and all these ecosystems, we think we're so big. We're really a speck of sand to Wall Street and the rest of the world. But to us, we feel like this is our home. This is our market. So we want money to come into our ecosystem and stay here, right? Like nothing against MicroStrategy, but we don't want people taking the money out of the crypto ecosystem and always just running back to freaking Wall Street and just buying, MicroStrategy and Hive Technologies, blockchain stocks, and just, playing the same bullshit game of Wall Street. We want investors to come into the crypto space and stay here and keep the money in the ecosystem. And that's how you keep this number up. To keep the total global market cap up, the money has to stay in here, be it in stable coins, be it in blockchain, be it in Bitcoin, be it in Ethereum, your shit coin, whatever it is. We want that money to stay in here. So in my opinion, if we break above 2.5 and hold it steady for the rest of the year, that is going to entice Wall Street guys a little more, and they'll say, okay, they got almost 3 trillion now. Maybe we can dip our toes in a little more. Less than $3 trillion. These whales don't even have enough room to freaking trade, bro. These guys on Wall Street are playing with 40, 50 trillion. Like, you know what I'm saying? There's so much money out there. It's not even a thing. So we need this money to stay in this space, and we need it to stay in crypto. And there's your level to break. 3 trillion is your level, and that's your next level. That signals this right here. 1, 2, almost 3 hits on 3 trillion. We're poking right at it, bro. We just need to get above 2.5 and then get back up above 3. And then you'll see the bull run, and then we'll maybe come back down and bounce on 3. Yeah. But if we can stay at $3 trillion and hold 3 trillion steady, I think we attract a whole new level of Wall Street investors. And I think it'll be good for the ecosystem to keep that money in crypto. Stop bringing it back to freaking Wall Street. They got enough money over there. We need more liquidity in this market. We just do. We need more overall money.
I think with with more regulatory clarity. Like we're getting there. We're not quite there, but I think that has a lot to do with it, man. Like is that's what Wall Street is scared of. They don't trust this whole system quite yet. And I think that once they do and you know, regulations a little more clear, they're going to feel safe leaving their money in stable coins or leaving their money in Bitcoin. But right now, dude, they're like fucking robbers, dude. They're getting in and out, making their money and getting the fuck out. And that's why we see it leave so much. But if you go back to that chart, Siri, can you go back to that chart?
Oh yeah, I can go back to the total global. I'll bring it right up.
I just wanted to point something out.
I don't know if that's okay. Yeah, let me just give it 1 second. CoinGecko, sometimes when it's loading, because all their automated ads and stuff, it takes a second to click on. It's like Trading View. Gets a little glitchy. There it is. Okay, so total global market cap, and again, this is just every dollar in the total market. Did you want the weekly or the max chart?
No, I want that one. I want that one right there. So if you go back,
the max chart, okay.
Yeah, if you go back, hold on, let me blow my thing up so I can see it. Go back to that 2019 high right there, or is that 2018? Whatever that is, all the way in the back.
2018 back here,
yeah,
boom. Right,
yeah, go to the peak and then just go all the way to the beginning of that, like straight across, dude, where that little notch is. And we talked about this
to the
other
right
day.
over here,
yes, all
right
the way
here
to the right.
Yeah.
Yep. We did the same thing here, bro. We were trying to get over the all-time high of total global market cap. And the price action looks the same. Everything looks the same, man. And then we just had that explosive move. I think that's what we're gonna see here, man. And people are just they're panicking, dude. They think that everything's all over, but it's not, dude. That's the market's supposed to make you feel that way. You know what I mean? So,
bro, look at this cup and handle too. We haven't talked about this in a while, but look at this freaking massive cup.
Yeah, dude.
Look
it's pretty much doing the same thing on Bitcoin, man.
Look at this cup, and look, here's the handle coming down. Boom, look how far the handle's down right now. This motherfucker. When this rips, ladies and gentlemen, all 3 or 4 or 5, 35 of you watching right now, when this cup and handle breaks, this cup and handle's target is 6 trillion. This is the breakout point up here. You can't even see it on the chart. This cup and handle is going to break out to up here, which is around 5 trillion. 5.5 trillion. So the target breakout is that. So you could basically double everything in the market safely. Altcoins are going to go higher than that. You know that. But you could double, you know, where Bitcoin's at. That puts you at 120. I hear George Cryptos R Us calling for $120,000 for the target breakout end of the year. I say we get to 83,000. That's my conservative by the end of the year. Maybe have a little correction, but then 2025 is the year. That's the year, bro. That's the year where it really goes down. But yeah, that's all metrics are looking good. This is what Wes was saying. Boom, right here. There's one point. You come over here. Here's the other point. We finally broke out. How long was that? 2018 to 2020. It was only 2 years. So what is this timeline? This is 2022. Guess what? 2024. Boom is right here. That's 2 years exactly to the T. This is what happened last time. It hit here, and then bam, you had a breakout. So what happens after this 2 years? We're not saying it's going to be exactly like it was, but that's pretty damn spot on, bro. That's pretty close.
Yeah.
That lines up 2024 being the breakout, you know, right around now. It's almost like you can feel it, man. It's like so close, bro. I mean, if Trump and Elon come on X later and do their thing, and I'm glad to see them getting out there a little more.
Yes.
They do their thing, and dude, all it takes is like 1 or 2 comments with Bitcoin, or we could get a freaking run today.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like if they say, if God forbid you got some NFT MFers in the chat with Trump and Elon, and Elon says Doge to the moon or something stupid like that, bro, that could absolutely cause crypto market to go ape shit. So we'll see, man. That'll be interesting to see. But yeah, that's where we're at with that. You got any mainstream news you want to go over? Anything really, that I may have missed?
Not really. I don't know if I've posted anything in the chat or not. I gotta get better about doing that again.
Well, in the meantime, we'll check on some prices on Arbitrum real quick. Let's look at Arbitrum coins. Arbitrum coins always give you the good, bad, and the ugly with the overall market. So look at the fake out, dude. Look at GMX. Shout out to GMX, bro. Everyone was posting negative shit about them the other day at $20. They're back up at 26. That quick. You know, you get these dips on GMX and then they get these massive buys. I mean, could you be hitting your head here as resistance? You could be hitting some resistance here, but let's zoom in a little. What do you think on that? Now you're technically broke through this resistance, but look at this one here. This is where you're getting caught up. Need to get above this. But I mean, if you traded this, if you caught this short all the way down and then caught this long, you would have killed it. I mean, you would have killed it because GMX was at $33, came all the way down to freaking 18. Somebody bought that dip.
I think if the markets continue on this little downtrend, which I do think Bitcoin does go to retest the lower level, and we'll look at that in a second. But I think if that happens, we will probably get another opportunity on GMX to scoop a little bit lower.
Yeah, well, the strength of that bounce back is pretty interesting to see.
Yeah,
that's a hell of a short down. I mean, a lot of people were saying bad stuff about GMX, but GMX and Grail are the two biggest liquidity providers on Arbitrum, from what I know. So I don't see how, those two coins fail with that. You know, if those coins fail, then Arbitrum is pretty much cooked.
It's just something like that, man. And that's the thing about these governance tokens, man, is like they really have no use case except for voting power. You know what I mean? So like, I wish they would find something to do with these. Like that's a big deal for us. Like if you're really involved with the Arbitrum ecosystem, you hold a bag of Arbitrum so you can vote and you try to shift the direction of the protocol in which you want it to go. But like, that's it. You know what I mean? Except for trading, unless you're going to trade it. So yeah, I don't know, man. It just, I hate to see something like that. It's such a good project get beat down like that. Sucks.
I think it's getting beat down on purpose, bro, because I think, and you call me a conspiracy theorist or whatever you want. The end of the day, Ethereum sucks for the average user because it's just, all right. No, I take it back. Ethereum's done better now because they got $1.19 gas fees, bro. I paid $1.19 in gas to make a trade on Ethereum the other night, and I said, okay, Ethereum might be usable. So I do take it back. But in the bull run, I'm sure gas prices are going to go back up to, when you want to trade $20 for your favorite shit coin, they'll say, oh, you want to trade $20? This swap will cost you $50.19 an ETH. Like,
yeah, it's gotten much better, dude, since the previous upgrade with the Merkle trees and shit. But like, yeah, it's still going to be expensive to use, man.
The fuck is a Merkle tree anyway?
I don't fucking know, dude.
Bro, that Merkle tree shit has been in Windows since Windows like 98. I think they've been talking about Merkle trees, and I took the Microsoft courses. I don't know what a fucking Merkle tree
I've looked into it, man, and it was so long ago, dude. When I was looking at ZK Sync, I was doing an airdrop video for ZK Sync, and I was like, all right, what is the difference in ZK roll up and something like Arbitrum, man, the optimistic roll ups. And I just got on a fucking whatever, the rabbit hole, dude. Went down a rabbit hole, and I can't remember half the shit I read. So,
all right, so let's look at this on Arbitrum real quick. But what I was saying about the conspiracy thing, if Larry Finkster and all these guys wanted to be real dicks, they could totally be taking Arbitrum right out of the people's hands and just buying the governance tokens so that they could steer the future of the cheapest layer 2 on Ethereum. Now, are they that smart? Probably, because they have enough money to hire people that are nothing but researchers, and they could probably sit there all day and say, oh, well, Arbitrum is Ethereum, but it's cheaper, so maybe that's the way to go. And, could this be some stuff going on here? I mean, you got people buying. There's people buying ARB. Someone just bought $1,000 worth here.
Yeah, they're
$700 worth, 700. So you're at a falling wedge. You're in a falling wedge. People are buying ARB. This, in my opinion, although the price action reminds you of XRP or whatever, because it's like, oh, I'm never going to make money on it. Keep in mind where you're at. You're at the bottom of a falling wedge. This is the last play. This is the last zone that you would want to capitulate your Arbitrum. If you're holding your Arbitrum, you don't dump it here. Unless you're trying to, and look at this. We just had $1,000 buy, but then you got a $1,300 sell order, $500 sell. Like, who the fuck is selling right now, bro?
They're just trading it, man.
It could be they're just trading it and they're just riding this pattern. But this breakout is gonna happen on ARB. It's not. Yeah, it's just a governance token, but just a governance token for the most powerful layer 2 in all of crypto and the best layer 2 in all of crypto, in my opinion. There ain't nobody else that touches them. So, I don't know. I have mixed emotions about it. I feel like, it doesn't do much, but then again, it does everything in the world because it's the future of
the actual token, though. The actual token. Now, Arbitrum itself has a layer 2. Yes, we use the hell out of it. Like
I'm saying as a governance token, it's the voting power, bro. So if Fink came in, well, it's not all it is. It's important.
And I know where you're going with this because it's the same way that the fucking institutions are going to run the banks, dude. The money fucking decides the protocol's vision.
Right.
And that is where I disagree with fucking governance tokens because, like you said, like you were about to say, I know what you were about to say.
You know where my brain's going.
The guys will come in and buy up all the fucking supply,
all the governance tokens, and then they'll run the freaking
right. And that's why I disagree with that. And I feel like there should be a different way, man.
There should be a different structure with it, maybe.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
with the proof of stakes, there should be for sure.
Yeah, we're not arguing on that fact. I agree with you totally on that shit because it does. It's like me personally, I'm talking all this shit. I had to capitulate my airdrop, which pissed me off, but I had real life expenses to pay, and without my airdrop, I would have been in trouble. So, unfortunately, I had to capitulate my ARB back, but I will buy my shit back at much higher prices. Unfortunately, but I'll have to buy my initial airdrop back, and
dude. No, you sold it. You sold when it was higher. Now it's lower, dude. So you're actually getting a deal here.
I'm getting a deal here, but I got no chips on the side to scoop back right now.
Well, yeah, there you go.
So that's the pain stake. So now when I get some profits here, God knows when that'll be. When I get some profits here, when this market decides to roll back over, I'll put some stable coins to the side, and I will buy at least my airdrop back, so I have at least my airdrop tokens. George still has all his. My brother still has all of his. He got airdropped 800 something, and you know, you're still holding most of yours, or did you have to capitulate?
No, I've got all of mine.
Well, see, you got Virgin Arbitrum, man. You should hold that.
If you look at that first half of all of this price action, like just like everything you have, highlight that little triangle or falling wedge you have right here. Look back at that small structure previous to where you're at right now. It did the same thing, dude, and then it had that explosive move. So we know that a big move is coming. It's just when. So people are going to be buying Arbitrum. Yeah, a lot of them might be buying it for voting power and, you know, to be involved in the ecosystem. But there's going to be a lot of people buying it to trade it. And, I mean, you can see, like, there's a move coming.
Yeah. Yeah, so just real quick, because we got to jump on some Lux Algo and some real TA in a minute. Let 'em Cook's having a little cool off, 15% in the last 24 hours. Let me pull up Let 'em Cook real quick. Looks like it's having a 24-hour cool off, which doesn't mean shit. That doesn't mean anything other than looks like a perfect retrace. Let's hope to God this isn't a Head and Shoulders here. Because
damn sure looks like one.
Let's hope to God that's not what we're seeing. Man.
Opportunity.
But you know what, dude? I saw a Head and Shoulders on fucking Bitcoin chart that looks identical. It's like Bitcoin's going to zero, bro. If you look at that Head and Shoulders on Bitcoin, it's scary as hell, bro. The right shoulder is crooked as hell. It's like lump-sided. But if you look, there's a massive Head and Shoulders on Bitcoin. But if you measure the target, it's like 38,000 or lower, which is why I remember a couple weeks ago I said that the $38,000 touch Might not
definitely ahead. I didn't even see that, Siri.
Scary, bro. Scary. I noticed that a couple days ago. I wasn't going to say nothing to y'all, but in my defense, 2 weeks ago, I said 48 to 58,000. That happened. Now I'm saying 38, but I don't want to jinx the shit, dude. I'm not a bear. I'm a bull. So I don't want to keep
but we got to speak facts, dude. Speak facts.
We got to be real though. We have to tell you what we see. That's all.
Yeah, we're not going to go on there like half of the people on fucking YouTube and just be like, hold tight. You know, it's going to go.
Just hodl. Just hodl.
Nah, bro, if you can make some money in between on a short, like
you can make that short,
money, bro. All right.
But DMT, yeah, that's bro.
Cook. They're all taking that structure.
Yeah, they are.
Now that I see
head and shoulders. But look at this wick. DMT had the wick, right? So let's say let's just say, all right, yeah, let me zoom out. So let's say this was it, right? Let's just say, oh, the market makers are like, oh, let's draw a fucking head and shoulders and panic everyone, right? Well, when they were drawing this side, look, you had a wick and then it got bought way the hell back up. Then you had this crash, right? And then, oh, it's going to zero. DMT's going to zero. It went to $23 and now it's like psych. And now it's at 57 again, right? So these market makers are playing around with emotions, dude. And they're doing it with Bitcoin. They're doing it with ETH. In my opinion, I don't think the head and shoulders plays out. If it does, it would be so minuscule. It would be so temporary. And like I said, even if we touch that stupid $38,000 level don't we have a CME gap down there too, bro, that we never filled? Don't we have some homework?
I think there is a CME gap down there.
There's one more down there that never closed. So you got a couple of greedy Wall Street guys that are like salivating over that $38,000 Bitcoin. They're probably calling their homeboys like, listen, 12 o'clock, 2 weeks from now, we're going to drop that shit. And when we do, you're going to get a chance to buy Bitcoin at 38,000. You know, you seen that meme with the guy on the phone? Pump it, dump it. You know, you think shit like that don't happen, but it happens. It happens in the stock world and it happens in the crypto world. But
I don't see a gap down there. Maybe we already filled it, dude.
We may have filled it. I thought there was one more down there, but you'll have to pull up Lux Algo for all that shit.
Yeah, I think
Boop's getting
I see where it's at. Yeah, we filled that one.
Boop's getting a pump, 20%, 24 hours.
Nice.
Say Chain is back at 30 cents. This little thing, man, this thing was at 20 cents, going back up to 30. I think, look at little Millie, dude. Millie's got a 25% pump. If you guys don't know, Millie is a meme coin on Say Chain, which in my opinion is it's giving me early Solana vibes. I like it better than Sui and Aptos. And I'm airdrop farming over there. I think I have some liquidity farms going, liquidity pools going. Say Chain's pretty dope, dude. Pretty cool. Yeah. And this is one of the bigger meme coins on it.
The Samians, or what is it? I know there's like an airdrop or a incentive going on right now for the meme coins.
And then of course I'll just check on my other big two. No, I know what you're talking about, the Saians. Yeah, but I couldn't afford a Saiyan, bro. They were like $500, man. I was like, shit, I missed the boat on that. I wish I would have got the Saiyan's quicker. Let's see here. NPC tokens at 0.22 cents. Pepe still at 5 zeros, 82. 16% pump on MAGAs, back up at 354, which ain't that great. I think I scooped some of this at like $7, so I'm still underwater in that trade. Stargate not doing much. Node AI not kind of doing much. Let's look at Wojak real quick. Just want to see the entries and exits that I was getting in here. NPC's doing pretty good, man. Merkle Tree is your favorite. It's
funny.
All right, so look at this, Wes. Look at this shit. You can't make this up, bro. Look at this. This is my last little scribble. I meant to delete it last time, but I kind of like that I left it because I said that we would come up, we would go down and sideways like that. I said that I thought this would happen again up here. If you guys didn't see this a couple weeks ago, I bought in here at resistance, which was a risky move. You shouldn't do that, but I did it anyway. I had a feeling we'd pump. I rode the wave up here. I sold everything. I sold all my Wojak here, and then it crashed down, and I thought I was a genius, and I was like, wait, should I buy here or not? I think I bought a little here, and then I waited, and then I scooped a little more here. Now, of course, I'm holding down here. So I'm down this much, but I'm expecting that, right? So I'm expecting to go sideways again here, just like happened here. You see this pump? You had a pump and then down and sideways. That's kind of what I was expecting here to happen again. And again, it happened here, up, sideways. So we got way up to the top. I'm expecting a sideways move and then maybe a little fake, and then boom, continue up. But this coin, I still am bullish on, dude. I still think we come back inside this channel, even if we fall out of it, which is what we're kind of doing now. We're falling out of it slightly. But like I said, if we fall out of it and go to this level here, you're still in an uptrend, right? Technically, you're still in a rising channel. You're still in an uptrend. So I like to see Wojak go sideways a little bit and then start making its way back up. And I think it will. Any other meme coins you're in right now besides Cook?
No, I got Cook, Wen, and Duco.
You got Wen? Let's pull up Wen. I like Wen, dude. Wen's been pushing hard on Twitter, dude. MPC and Wen are very loud on Twitter. In case you guys don't know, this is Wen coin on Solana. Really cool project. They've been doing stuff for a while now.
That was an airdrop project.
Let's go right here. Okay, so this is still kind of my longer term target for this. Looks like you had to break out in the retest right on that line. Look at that, Wes. You see that? You had a bounce right there, right off of that line. So we broke out of the falling wedgie. You bounced. Damn it. I don't know whose that is, if that's mine or yours, Wes. It says I got 5 bars. Is your internet good? We got rugged for a second. I think we're back. We're back. Now it's saying it's fairly good. Okay. Well, anyway, we had the retest off of that line. Let me close this out, bring us up for a minute. So yeah, dude, pretty good just across the board on the memes and on the lower cap coins, not looking too shabby. But we are going to pull up, if we don't really have any on the GD wheel. Y'all tired of being on the GD wheel, just like my gerbil.
Just like my gerbil.
I'm telling you what. GMB's chilling, got a day off. Hell yeah. So GMB, you don't got to rush back to doing that right now. Good for you. That's what's up. I think that's Wes on Mondays too, right? Wes, that's where you get to kind of chill.
Yep. Kind of chill. Sundays are my chill day.
Yeah, we went, because I'm doing stuff with the band. There's this one bar over here that they've been open for like 20 years. And when we played in the old rock band, they said, we used to go in there and book, say, hey, we want to get a gig in here. And they said, well, the owner is here from 7 to 9. And we said, 7 to 9. And they said, a.m. You have to come in at 7 to 9 a.m. to get a gig here. And that was back when we were playing 4 or 5 nights a week. And I looked at them and was like, bro, we don't get out of the club until 2:30 in the morning. We don't get home till 3:30 and shower and then calm down from the gig. It's 4:30. Yeah. You think really I'm going to fall asleep for 2 hours and then rush and come over here to beg you for a gig? Right. And so for years, we never played there, right? But now that I'm an older man, I'm an old man. I'm not a young rocker like I used to be.
That's right.
I wake up and have my fucking coffee. And me and Joe Milo still managed to be fucking late this morning. We're like 8 o'clock. Come on, man.
So y'all get the gig?
Well, we go there, right? We get there. It's 8:30. We pull out of the driveway. So we get there by the skin of our teeth right before the 9 o'clock cutoff time. Right. And the woman just looks at us. The bartender looks at me and him, because Joe's got the long hair. I'm walking in like this, and they already know. They're giving us that look, and I'm just like, oh, here it goes. And she goes, she's like, she's not here today. You got to come back tomorrow. I said, God damn it, dude. 15 years I've waited to get in here at this early hour to book this gig, and I came on the wrong day. So
Damn.
So we have to go back tomorrow and we have to try again. That's just what it is. But we got 3 gigs this month, bro, just from going out there and hustling and talking to people. And then we got in touch with a booking agent. So the booking agent is interested in booking us, but she says, well, you got to have videos. So we're working on videos now, but I wanted to show you this, Wes. You see this chrome case? See that? I don't know if you could see it.
What is it, a makeup box?
So this is what I call the gig getter, right? You take this and you go like this, you open this and they ask for a card. You say, oh, you need a card. And then you pull this nice case out. You pull this case and you go like that and you go like this. You go, bam, right? You hit them with the card, right? Bam. So you hit them with the business card, but you hit them with it with the case. And then you just, oh yeah, we do this all the time. And then you close the case and you're like, oh, are you guys playing anywhere? And then I got flyers and shit. So I have 3 flyers of gigs we already playing. Oh yeah, we're playing all over the place,
Yeah.
So this is the game of the music business. Y'all don't know you got to hustle. It ain't nothing gets handed to you. I don't care how good you are.
Yeah.
You still have to get your ass out there. You have to go talk to people. You have to grind. And so you gotta be.
It's been a while, dude, since I've seen you play, man.
Bro, you know what I did? You know what I did for you? You know what I did for you? Because for you.
For me,
I did something for you.
Me?
Yes, for you. With the band.
What'd you do?
You know what I did? I added a fucking Smashing Pumpkins song to our set.
Let's go, dude.
For you. So when you come your ass out,
what is it?
You're gonna.
Yeah, what is it?
I didn't just add any fucking Smashing Pumpkins song either, bro. Bullet with butterfly wings. Yeah, dude.
That was what I was gonna say.
That's it, dude. Well, you can't not.
That's
do
what most people. Yeah, that's what. But
that's my favorite one that they ever did. Like that's
a good one, man.
That is my favorite song. I know it's cliche. I know it's the radio one, but bro,
no, fuck that, dude.
When that came out, dude, when that song came out, I was like, who enough is this, dude?
Yeah.
These guys are. I was like, holy shit! And then the video was great.
Smashing Pumpkins is my shit, bro.
But it's hard to play them because we have 3 people. We don't have that second guitar, so it's hard as shit. And their music's not easy to play as it is. It's already kind of the changes are very complex, and they got a lot of changes, and it's very progressively written. But yeah, dude, we do it as a 3-piece, and I'm happy with it. I think it needs a couple more, work a couple of more of the kinks out because we don't have that lead guitar in there.
Right.
But it's gonna sound great. So yeah, I know we're talking music, you guys. You guys are just gonna have to deal with that shit.
Doesn't he do like some solo stuff now? Billy Corgan.
He's done. They got a new album. 3 CDs.
Shut up, dude.
Bro, they got a brand new album. You need to go get. Joe Milo got it, and he was playing it the other day. They got a lot of keyboards in it. It's a lot of keyboards.
Yeah, I can see that, man.
But he's getting a little older. He's mellowing out a little bit, and they just hired this Asian chick that's a YouTube sensation on lead guitar. Yeah, they brought her into the band to tour with them. Freaking Billy Corgan's got 3 guitarists on stage. I think almost 4. So
Jesus, dude.
Yeah, they got like 3. They got a mad guitars. That's why it's hard to play them with just one guitar in the band.
Darcy was my chick, dude. Darcy, I had a crush on Darcy, man.
Isn't that his wife though?
I don't.
The bass player,
dude. I don't.
The bass player, right?
I think they dated for a little while, but I don't think they're married.
I thought he was married to her, and then she was in the band, and then she wasn't in the band, but she's still married to him, and I don't know.
They could be, man. I kind of assumed that for a little while, but yeah,
he's a freaking guru, dude. He dresses like a guru on stage. Still, he comes out in a robe and shit. He's like, "Yes, I'm here."
He was such a weirdo.
He's still like that, dude. He's still like, "Yes, I'm here. Everyone can relax." But they had 17,000 people at the last show that was a year or 2 ago. Not even. And they had about 18,000 people showing up for him. Yeah. So good to see him still playing. But yeah, so that's the good news. Now I figure we're on stream. We're at home. We're around family and friends. I got to tell you the bad news.
No shit. What's up?
Bad news is the band or the
get it up.
No.
Oh, okay.
Come on, man. Shit. I don't need people knowing that.
The bad
news. Damn. The bad news is, all bullshit aside, Greg's cracking over here. Greg's fucking losing over here. All right. No, the bad news is, all right, so the venue, owner, of course, of this sushi bar over here at the Commons said they're doing their grand opening, but they're doing it on a fucking Thursday night, and it's this Thursday.
Oh, nope.
So,
tell me you can't do it. No, I'm just kidding.
I was about to seriously, but the only reason I didn't is because they had to RSVP 25 people. They had to get 25 people there guaranteed.
Yeah.
And they said they were going to cancel the gig if they didn't get to 25. And I said, okay, cool. I was kind of hoping they wouldn't get it so that they would have to reschedule us.
No, but dude, that's good, man.
It's one of those things where, but I don't want to miss my show. So
we'll figure something out.
What if we get you down to the Market Commons
and do a live stream?
Do a live stream. You don't have to play the band at the live stream. You could still do the show.
Yeah, I could.
And you know, if I'm playing, I'll on break, I'll come over. But you could do it somewhere right there.
We'll figure all the details.
Or if nothing else, if we had to get another extra stream in this week or something. But I feel bad, you guys. If I'm not making it this Thursday, it's because of that. But most of the time, Thursdays are not a gig night. It's always Friday, Saturday, or Sunday.
Yeah.
But this,
it's all good, man. They probably did it like that. One. Yeah, grand opening, man. They didn't want to be, an overflow of people. But a lot of times when they do that, they'll just have like, a certain amount of people. So,
but why wouldn't you? All right, if you're at the Commons and the Commons, you were head chef there for years. So if you were at the Commons, though, wouldn't you want your grand opening to be like on a weekend night, like Friday, Saturday, and have a band on that? I don't know.
Well, a lot of them run like a test run. You know what I mean? They'll invite family and friends, people that aren't going to judge them. You know what I mean? And then so if like it's a complete disaster, they know that they'll be forgiven from their family and friends. So that's what I think. That's what it sounds like to me. So,
it's kind of like a test run because you know what
test run, yeah.
It's a conveyor. It's a conveyor belt. Korean restaurant. So like you sit there and there's like Star Trek. When they're in the cafeteria and Star Trek and they have a little conveyor belt brings the food or whatever. That's what it is. Yeah, dude. You sit there.
Shit, dude.
Yeah, you sit down, and then there's just an electrical conveyor belt going through the whole restaurant that just brings food constantly.
You can just grab it when you want it.
You pay. It's like a all-you-can-eat buffet, so you pay one fee to eat, but you sit down, and then they just send mad food on the conveyor belt. You could just
we're gonna have to
and then you could just pick it up. Now it's Korean food, which is cool. I don't think I've ever actually had Korean food, so it's interesting to me. It looks pretty good. I mean. I've had Thai food and stuff before. I've never had Korean food that I know of.
That you know of.
You
probably have, dude. You just haven't realized it.
I know where you're going with that.
All right, man. I got like 5 minutes, dude.
All right, we got 15 of y'all jumping in. Yeah, like I said, if you just join the stream, don't worry. We told Elon and Trump to move their stream to 5. So we had that happen. So, because we didn't want them conflicting, I didn't want them to lose numbers from us. And, so they conformed. It was good. And
they moved. They had to,
it's what it is, man. I mean, when you're at this level of the game, you have to reach out. You have to work democratically with people. And that's what we did, so we're grateful to Elon for that.
All right.
Lux Algo for 5 minutes.
Lux Algo 5 minutes, real quickie. Yeah, I know, man. I'd have to drive an hour to go get my son from school, but it is what it is.
What about Thursday? You got to drive to get him on Thursday back and forth, or could you actually?
No,
maybe
Thursday.
We could make a live stream. Maybe I'll ask the owner if we could do Crypto Remora interviews at the freaking sushi bar and ask them if they ever heard of crypto. Do a street survey. We've been talking about that.
We've been talking about doing that. We need to do that, dude.
I could ask the owner, bro. I'll ask him.
You got the layout? You did the layout.
I'll ask the owner, dude.
You added the layout?
The layout.
Yeah, this right here. This layout. Remember we couldn't.
I didn't fucking do that.
I didn't do that either.
Somebody did it.
All
right. Well, that's cool. We could actually go to the bottom of this though, so we can see your chart better. There we go.
All right. So this is the BTC chart that shows all the gaps, and this is what we were looking at right here. So what was that on Thursday when we were streaming? No, this was made on Thursday. So this was made on Thursday. This is a 4-hour chart. We put this gap in right here, about 60K. Yeah, 60 to 61 almost. And proceeded up. I thought we were going to come down right here a little bit more than what we did. I was kind of banking on it. But yeah, we filled that gap right there, or we created that gap right here. Hit that first target and then came down, put in another gap. And we just filled that one as well too. So we've been all over these fucking gaps, dude. And then there was one right here that we filled, that, you know, right here in the chart. But I was looking, dude. I don't see.
Sure, we don't have one down there anywhere. There's a gap right there.
Yeah, but we filled it here.
We filled that, yeah.
Hold on.
Oh no, we didn't.
We filled it here with. We filled
with that wick, maybe. Okay,
yeah,
it's the same area.
Yeah,
isn't that strange? That's that same area.
That is strange.
What a good catch, though. That's the first time I noticed that. There's 3 or 4 areas where it was the same gap. If you guys don't know what a gap is, the CME with the stock exchange closes for the weekend. The price is at this point, and then over the weekend when the market closes, you know, if Bitcoin's price moves up or down, it creates what they call a gap. So that's a price gap. So in other words, there was no trading over the weekends because they're closed, and that's what creates the CME gap. So there's a gap right there. Isn't it?
There's a gap right here.
What is that? Don't tell me that's not.
That got filled right here with the wick.
Got filled on the wick.
But you were right here.
I swear there was a gap down around 38 or something, 40 or something. You could say that wick kind of filled it right there. That upward wick before it, maybe. I don't know. I don't know, dude. What level's that? 47?
It didn't fill it all the way. Hold on.
There's another one down here. Go a little lower.
Yeah, that one got filled.
Over there by the thing. What is that?
Where?
Go back over by that other previous sell signal and go to the left of it a little bit.
Oh, right here. Oh, yeah, that got filled. That got filled.
Yeah, it got filled over there.
Yeah, so I'm not seeing it. I mean, that's the only one I can say that's like borderline, dude.
Yeah, that's pushing it too. That's
pushing it.
That's pushing it.
So that's kind of scary. But I mean, that's down there at like 47. So maybe we did no, because we didn't go to 47. So, anyways, yeah, that's the gap, man. I just wanted to look for that and see.
No, I'm glad. If we didn't, that's fine. Is there still room for the market makers to trade around 38 to 48? I still think there is. I'm not saying we're going there. That would be my concrete absolute floor again, because you remember how long we stayed at that GBTC range, 37,800 and then 38,700. That is going to be the biggest, most massive support floor for Bitcoin at this point, in my opinion. I don't think we ever see Bitcoin below that price again. I don't want to say it. I don't want to jinx that shit. People in the chat are like, "Shut up, Nick." Right? Don't say that shit because But I'm just saying, I think that's our concrete foundation going forward, I believe.
Yeah.
So yeah, if you bought Bitcoin at 3,000 or you bought Ethereum at $75, like I was lucky enough to in 2020, I don't think that's something that's going to ever happen again. I don't see Ethereum going under $100 ever again. Do you?
Oh, hell no, dude.
No,
hell no.
And that was only 3-4 years ago, y'all. So if you do the math on that shit, you say, well, Nick, Ethereum's at close to 3,000 right now. That's expensive. Well, it is until Ethereum's $15,000.
Yeah.
And then when Ethereum's worth $15,000, you're going to go, shit, we could have bought it at 2,500. We could have bought a little bag. We could have, so keep that in mind too, going forward. Like, this is it, man. You ain't got much time, bro. No, any way you slice this breakout's coming. And when it does, you want to be catching that run, dude. You want to catch it with whatever you got. Bitcoin, ETH, Memecoins, altcoins, whatever you're holding. Cardano, XRP, it don't matter what you're holding, it will go up.
Yeah.
Just remember to take profits when it does. Don't sideline the profits either.
So right here, man, this is something I want to point out. Let's go to the weekly, man. It'll probably look a little bit better on the weekly here, but shit. I need to figure out how to clean my shit up and then like start over. from this, but I do want to point this out, man. So obviously, man, like we've talked about this, I've been practicing these channel trading and the
Elliott
waves, and so like I'm all over that shit, right? So right here, man, this is kind of like where we bottomed out, and I just want to point this out, man, for the people that are looking at this as a bearish, from a bearish approach, dude. This right here is clear as day to me, dude. All right, so we put in wave 1, wave 2, wave 3, and now I think we're looking for that bottom of wave 5 to correct back up to wave 3. It fits the timeline because we have an ABC pattern here, and our target for that breakout is going to be up around $80,000, like we were talking about, Sierra.
81 to 83.
81 to 83, and there's a few things that back this up, right? So if we're looking at levels for these, this right here, if you go back and you look at these retracements, you can see they always retrace 0.38 to the 0.5, right? It's like your 5-minute TA. You say just go halfway down, that's your 0.5. Mm-hmm. So a lot of times, in the stock market world, 0.382 is like a deep pullback. In crypto, 0.5 is about an average pullback, right? So this is what we do on average here, right? If you were to measure this one, same thing, right? We have our hold on, where's it at? All right, so there's the 0.5 right here, and you can see we haven't closed below that 0.5, right? We touched it exactly on the 0.5.
Yep.
Right. So we know that, and that's why I think that wave 5 is or wave 4, excuse me, is pretty much complete. It's gone to the target area that we want it to go to, and I think that if you zoom in on the daily here, you can see this as well. So we had maybe this is the 4-hour I did it on. All right, so right here, this is what I thought was going to happen. I thought we were going to come down immediately from this target right here when we were recording on Thursday. That didn't happen, but I mean, it's starting to play out, dude. So my target is still starting to play out. We just went sideways right here for a little bit. And right now, dude, on Lux Algo, we have our sell signal, right? This going to take us down a little bit. You can see the candles are purple. So that just shows you that we're not in any kind of trend right now. We're just kind of like in a sideways momentum, boring fucking crab market, right?
Yeah.
So I do think, man, we did wick down there. I think we do go down there and we close around the top of this channel right here, about $57,000. And then I think that completes this wave here, right? So we've got wave 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we start headed back up after we complete wave 4 right here. I think that's what we're doing, man. So I am expecting a pullback to at least to close around that 57,000 mark. Lux Algo is calling for 56 to 54, 54.5. So that's something that I am paying attention to. And if we look at our Fibonacci, not retracement, the extension, that breakout point would be about 70,000, man. When we finish that wave, I think wave 5 is going to be a massive one. I think this wave 5 takes us to 70,000, back up to 70,000. And I had another zone in here, 72,000, which would be,
we got to get above that shit though. We got to get above 72, man.
Yeah.
I almost don't want to go back up to 72 only to fucking hit it again and bounce back down, which I still think could happen. But let's say from now to October, I said this before, Bitcoin generally hits 8 or 9 times resistance before it busts through. It'll hit a level 8, 9 times. You go back on the history of Bitcoin and look at the major resistance levels.
Yeah,
you can always find where it goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, boom, 9 or 10. It'll go past it. So I think 72. If that happens, we go up to 70 on that Elliott wave, on the 5th wave, and then we have just a little more gusto, but we're running out of gas.
Yeah,
that'll cause us to hit 72 and then come back down for a month or 3 weeks, 2, 3, 4 weeks. I still say October, November, December either way. But in the meantime, from now till then, could that wave play out? Could we go to 70 and then maybe push to 72, hit our head and come down and cool off?
I think for sure.
But I want to push back on what you said just in the short term, because you said we may be going down. I have a thought. I agree with you. I believe we have to come back down to that level, and I do think the charts are calling for a cool off. But I also know how the market makers are looking at that, and the market makers are seeing that level too, right? And the market makers are like, all right, everybody thinks it's going to go down right now, right? So I think we're going to see a little bit of a honeypot. They're going to trap some bearish traders, right? And I think there's a possibility of the Elon Trump pump at 5 o'clock today, have a little run up to wreck some shorty shorts, right? Get everyone bullish again, and then wreck them one more time, come down. So to play out that downward, I agree, but I think I cross my hands that we get a little pump today at 4 or 5, just a little fake out though. So either way, I would not be going crazy long yet. But,
I think this
could happen
on a higher time frame. I think that this is just an ABC pattern playing out. You know, on as far as like on the grander scheme of things. So I think that this is done. Wave A, B, and then C is going to bring us back to at least 53. Where did I have my thing at? Probably 55. Okay, we'll say 55, man. Take profits. You want to do it a little bit above what everybody else is going to do, right? So I don't know, man. I think 55 is definitely a target I'm keeping an eye on.
See, when I say a pump, I mean we'll go up to 61,200, like 61,200 at 4 or 5 o'clock today, because everyone gets hyped. Elon says something about Doge. Trump says something about Bitcoin. Maybe we get a nice little whoop, 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 up to 61, 62. Everyone's like, yeah, we're going to the moon. And then, bam, market makers go ahead and make the move. And that's what triggers us to come down. I'm just trying to think 3 steps ahead. Maybe I'm overthinking it, but I just know how these things tend to play out. The charts tell you what's going to happen, but the news and the sentiment almost moves hand in hand with it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like the news and the media and Twitter. And
there's only one thing that I'm seeing that makes me think that this is going to fake everybody out and go up, like as of right now. And that is the bullish divergence that we have right here. But a lot of times that takes time to play out, man, right? Especially when you're looking on the daily chart. So, you know, we have our smart trail that's still bearish. We have our trend catcher that's still bearish. Money flow still in the red. Like, it's just, you know, we have our self signal that just came in with targets down here. So I think that if you're trying to trade this, which
it's going to be
God
dangerous to
long. God bless you if you are. But if you are trying to trade this, man, I would personally, I would probably look to short.
To short. Yeah. Like I said, if I were to just say the long would be so short-lived that you would literally have to be sitting in front of your computer.
Yeah.
Like you would have to hear all Doge. You'd have to be watching Trump and Elon. You'd have to wait for the tweet or the comment about Bitcoin or Doge, right? You would have to be right there, already have your shit ready to go to where you hit the trade. Boom. Like, you know, you're already in it, catch that run and then get the hell out. And then short it. Like when I say I'm looking for it to go up during that rally, I'm talking like you have a 30-minute window, like at the most.
Yeah.
And then after that 30 minutes, I think you see that, you know, because that's what happens, man. Remember the Bitcoin conference?
Oh, yeah.
You had that, we're pumping. And then it was like rug city. Like, so the same thing could happen. Oh, Trump and Elon, Dogecoin. Trump's going to talk about Bitcoin. Elon's talking about Dogecoin. We're going to the moon. And then, you know, because the market makers know that you're going to get hyped on shit.
Oh, yeah.
And they're waiting for it, bro. They're like, all right, 5 o'clock, boys. Y'all ready? They're already in place.
Yeah.
These guys, this is all they do for a living. So if you do decide to trade that volatility, like Wes said, the charts are telling you it's that more things are bearish than bullish. So even if we get that wick to the upside, you know, and if you're trying to trade, I agree with what Wes is saying. I think the short would be inevitable, but I would look out for the hype.
Put your stop loss above. You're saying we could go back up to 62 or
61,200. That's what I'm looking at.
So have your stop. I would say put your stop probably above 65K.
Yeah, because they'll wick up there real quick.
Yeah, at least above 65K. But I do, man. I think that you know, this shit is this shit is addictive, dude. So I think that we had our ABC pattern here. right? And then if you flip it, and then again, this turns into a, just on the short term, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? And then an ABC correction. And I think that's what we're doing now, man. Just an ABC correction back down at least to the top of this channel before we start heading back up. So if you are going to short it, put your stop loss probably around 65K. But I think that's the play, man. I think that's the play.
Yep.
And then once we complete that, though, man, I'm going long. I would watch the MACD as well. Just look for a cross on the MACD.
All right. So at the time of streaming, ladies and gentlemen, it looks like, let's see what the hell we got going on here. It looks like Bitcoin is still, we were at 60, 2.2. We're at 59. So it's just, yeah, just a lot of sideways grinding action. Yeah, like I said, I stay with what I'm saying. I think we get an Elon Trump pump at 5 o'clock ish. I think they make a comment or two about crypto, and I think you see a fake out to the upside. And then I think what Wes is saying is going to play out. I think we come down. But, you know, if you're hodling, you know, this is only for traders, what we're talking about. If you're actually looking to open trades, that's what we're going over. If you're hodling right now, don't sell your shit just because I'm saying we're going to come down $1,000.
Yeah, dude, don't
sell your shit right now. Don't even try to trade that, because you're not going to, especially if you're on crypto.com or you're on Robinhood, bro.
Yeah, don't do it. It ain't worth it.
Trade using centralized exchanges ever anyway, because you're paying $3-4 every time you do that shit. They're keeping that money. You're losing money. You're losing your crypto. I did that my whole first year. I was trying to trade on Robinhood. Oh, Bitcoin's up, I'll sell. When it goes down, I'll buy it back. You think you're making money. You're really not. You're just losing your crypto. So
let's see what the 1 hour is saying real quick before we jump off.
Yeah, absolutely.
I just want to see this on.
Shout out to the new viewers too. If you guys are new in here, hit the thumbs up, subscribe. We do this every Monday and every Thursday, except for maybe this Thursday, unless Wes comes out. But usually every Monday, every Thursday. Mondays at 12, Thursdays at 7 p.m.
So on the 1 hour time frame, it's like you said, Sierra, we'll probably get a nice little pump during the Elon Musk and Trump thing. But yeah, we just got a buy signal here. It's actually a strong one, man. It's a 3, labeled a 3. It goes from 1 to 5. So 3 is actually pretty strong. And everything else is bullish. Smart Trail, Trend Cage. And we got targets right here at this order block. So that's going to be 61.5. Like Sierra was saying, 61.5. But I do expect us to get rejected off that at 61.5 to come back down. Look at this shit, dude. When you see this, and Sierra, we were looking at this the other day. When you see this, dude, you have that threshold coming down, and then you have the overflow, that little dark red area right here. That is a very, very bearish sign. But that's the only thing that I see that is catching my attention right here. But that, I mean, as of right now, on the 1 hour, you could probably get you a nice little long end up to 61.5. So.
And is that a sort of a lagging indicator with where the deep red?
Yeah, so it is lagging. It's just showing you the money that's coming in, the smart money, the big money that's coming in. This threshold, this overflow, when that thing gets cut off, then we usually correct to the other side and start to fold back over.
So is that kind of showing money leaving the total global market cap, or is that just showing, for Bitcoin?
No, this right here is for Bitcoin.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's just for Bitcoin when we're on the
it's
Bitcoin
just
chart.
Like, in other words, when you say smart money flow, you're saying that people are taking it off the exchanges, or is that just
this is going back to the exchanges. Yeah, this is going into the exchanges. This is coming out in the green, and this is going in.
All right, that makes sense. So it's like, in other words, they're removing it. But you would think that that's bullish if they're removing it from the exchanges.
Dude, if you see these candles turn green, like one of these turn green, that would be a great long opportunity, man. We just started a fresh candle. So, this could be a good long opportunity, Siri. 61.5. I might fucking put a long in.
Yeah, I mean, you got a couple. You got 4 hours till Elon goes on. I told him 5 o'clock would be better.
You told him 5. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh shit, I gotta run, bro.
There. Yeah, you got to go get the boy. But shout out to everybody that tuned in today. For real, we love you guys. GMB, always got GMB in here.
GMB, Greg, love you guys, man. Crypto Homes, we miss you. I know you'll watch it later, but shout out to you. And then we have someone new here. Oh, you already did it.
Yeah, there we go. Hit the like to help the content reach a broader audience. Thank you, Road Dog. We appreciate that.
No, for real, man.
Another fellow TA guy on YouTube. So check out Road Dog Crypto as well. Yeah. Thanks for sharing the love. We appreciate the hell out of that. Greg, dude. Shout out GMB, of course, as always. Diogo was in here for a minute, right? Might have gotten
shout
busy.
Out to Diogo.
I thought Diogo was in here. And then of course, Mom Dukes in the chat. Gotta throw the peace sign up for her. Gotta give her that. And yeah, dude. So shout out to you guys for tuning in. Of course, we got the viewers coming in now.
Of course.
That's all good. That's all good. That's the algorithm picking us up. So that's a good thing, man. People getting bullish, bro. Bullish on Crypto Remora as well. So we like that.
Yeah, and we appreciate the hell out you guys, man. Anything you want to add before we jump off here?
No, I think that's going to be it, man. Appreciate you guys. And we'll give you the update about Thursday show. If I can sweet talk Wes into coming out and doing a live.
I might, dude. That would be fun. That would be fun, dude.
Get you out of the house for a minute, man. It'd be cool. I don't get out of the house anymore either. So
get me out this hotel room, dude.
Yeah.
All right, man. Love you guys. Make sure you're following us on all socials at the Crypto Remora. Follow Sierra at Sierra Crypto and myself at Crypto MacGyver. Much love. And until next time, peace out. Road Dog, hit us up on X, man.